Right, onto our first main story of today, and news came out last night, so as I'm recording this, that in the new iOS 26 update, Apple is rolling out a call screening feature. So anyone that's been cold calling for a while will have encountered this on people that use the kind of Google Voice screening assistant. Basically, what happens is you call someone's mobile, and instead of getting them, you interact with an agent who says, "Tell me your name and the reason for your call, and then I'll try to connect you." Basically, what this is going to allow them to do is to get a short summary of who's calling and then allow them to decide whether or not they want to take that call. Now, regardless of how you chop this up, this is going to have pretty big implications for organizations that do outbound, especially those that have cold calling as a large part of that go-to-market motion. So iOS or Apple devices, right, have about a 60% market share in the US and in Australia, and about a 45% market share in New Zealand. If you broke this down by kind of executives, right, or senior executives at kind of the organizations that most of us are trying to sell to, you could probably imagine that iOS penetration or iPhone penetration is even higher than that. So what I wanted to do today is kind of break down some of the implications of this change. Now, bearing in mind that it looks like this feature is going to be kind of like opt-in, right? You're going to have to go in and turn this on. And so not everyone will do that. But I think there will be a decent percentage of the population that decides to switch this on, right? So how is that going to impact teams that use cold calling in their go-to-market motions?